An artist has transformed her £1.5 million London home into a giant mosaic mural which has taken her 20 years and 1,000,000 tiles to complete. Carrie Reichardt, 51, dedicated much of the last 2 decades creating the uncensored art mural after becoming frustrated by restrictions to her work by galleries. The mother of 3 is now proudly revealing her own home in Chiswick, West London. As an art exhibit itself and the burst of color reflects the many different origins and people who have contributed. She claims that neighbors on the street where some houses sell for up to £3 million do not have a problem with her new design and are fine with it. Ms. Reichardt also admitted she is not sure whether she has increased or decreased the value of her home following the transformation. The house has been surrounded by scaffolding for the last few years while Carrie put finishing touches to the front of the house, but she is revealing her work to the world as the scaffolding comes down and the house nears completion. She said, "I started the house in 1997. At the time, I was a community public artist and I was facing people who would tell me what I could and couldn't do. I just thought I wanted something that no one could stop me from doing. The house has been 20 years in the making, but it's still a work in progress. I finished the front last May. Now we're working on the back. It'll probably take another 5 years to complete because I want to finish my garden as well. I suspect it'll become an ongoing thing until I die or find another home to start to decorate." Naturally, it does take an awfully long time to do a piece like this in between working and having 3 children and everything else that needs doing. At times it was hard. The kids don't even like it that much. My oldest used to hate it. I think she didn't like being in a house that stood out so much. Rather than not liking the actual art, though she now appreciates it. The ceramicist is currently the first visual artist in residence for the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust and has created large murals worldwide, starting off at 30 years old. Carrie purchased a photo book about the outside of houses and from there her idea blossomed. Carrie said, "I got a book with pictures of outside art from around the world and I wanted to make a piece of public art that was uncensored. I was really interested in that whole idea anyway. I have the 2 cars that are mosaiced in the front too. They were displayed at the Victoria and Albert and Coventry Transport Museum. I've had various artists come from all over the world to help me with the house. It's been amazing. I let international artists fly in for a week in March to help finish it. They came from France, Chile, Germany and Spain. They did the top of the house at the front. The mosaics are made from a whole mix of things such as ceramic, glass and tiles. The house is decorated with various quotes from political and history figures and as such, her work has reached out to many all over the world. Sitting in between 2 average-looking detached houses, Carrie's home could stand out from the end of her street. But she claims her neighbors don't mind the bright tiles even if they haven't contributed to the mural's creation. Carrie said the back of the house has a quote, "All power to the people," which became a key phrase from the American Civil Rights Movement. People always ask me how many pieces of mosaic I've used on the house and I honestly don't know. I'd say there could easily be 1,000,000 pieces. My neighbors don't mind the house and people coming and going, but they've never helped me with it. They're fine with it though. I have people knocking on my door commenting on the work and even leaving me gifts on my doorstep. They'll leave books or tiles.
The freaks at.